Welcome to Sports News. Nigeria's sole survival in the CAF Confederation Cup, Eyimba this evening restored their hopes of advancing to the knockout phase of the competition. The two-time African champions defeated Mali's Djoliba AC 1-0 at the Modibo Keita Stadium in Bamako. Their only goal came at the dot of regulation time when Sunday Adetunji was awarded a penalty. Farouk Mohammed made no mistake as he converted the spot kick to move Eyimba second in Group B with 9 points, same with group opponents Cara Brazzaville, who have a superior goals difference with a game left. Wellinsville are third with 7 points, while Djoliba are bottom with 4 points.
Eliminated. Farouk Mohammed from Ghana has the responsibility of taking this kick. Mohammed scores. Eyimba are just minutes away from a snatch and grab here in Bamako against Djoliba.
And just one mistake.
And to the English Premier League, where Leicester City Football Club have confirmed that Super Eagles midfielder Wilfred Ndidi has signed a new contract, keeping him at King Power Stadium until June 2024. In the 18 months since his arrival from Belgian side Genk in 2017, the 21-year-old has developed into one of the EPL's most exciting talents, as well as a key member of Leicester City's first team squad. Ndidi has also won the club's Young Player of the Year for the past 2 seasons, as well as the Premier League's most successful tackler last season. While reacting to his contract extension, he says he's excited to sign the new deal, admitting he has enjoyed every moment of his time at the football club. In the English Premier League, Brighton this evening secured another famous victory over Manchester United with a 3-2 victory that piles early season pressure on Jose Mourinho. Glenn Murray opened the scoring for Brighton in the 25th minute. The Seagulls then doubled advantage through Shane Duffy. Manchester United pulled one back through Romelu Lukaku's header, but shortly before half-time, Eric Bailly gave away penalty and it was converted by Pascal Gross. Paul Pogba scored penalty of his own deep into stoppage time, but it was little more than a consolation. Earlier, reigning champions Manchester City thrashed Huddersfield Town 6-1, with Sergio Aguero bagging a hat-trick. Watford scored away from home for the first time since January to continue their winning start this season with a 3-1 win against Burnley. British boxer Tyson Fury has vowed to knock out WBC World Heavyweight Champion Deontay Wilder as their bout was confirmed on the aftermath of his dominant win over Francesco Pianeta. The pair exchanged words as Fury's promoter Frank Warren declared the fight official and added more details would be made public next week. Wilder says Fury would experience being knocked out for the first time. The 30-year-old won all 10 rounds to secure a points win over Pianeta in Belfast. Well, the prospect of a bout between Wilder and Fury was established in January 2016 when they clashed in the ring following Wilder's victory over Poland's Arthur Splicker. In tennis, world number 17 Kiki Bertens of the Netherlands this evening again staged a remarkable comeback. This is to win and claim the biggest title of her career at the Cincinnati Open, saving a championship point to overcome world number 1 Simone Halep of Romania 2-6, 7-6, 6-2. The incredible year of Bertens continued with her second title of 2018 following her championship run in Charleston during the spring. The Dutch woman evaded a match point in the second set tiebreak before emerging triumphant in 2 hours and 5 minutes after a dominant deciding set. Bertens extended a staggering streak against top 10 players with a victory, claiming her 8th win in her last 8 meetings against players that cohort, but this was her first ever win over a world number 1. On the foreign scene, Indian authorities are stepping up rescue efforts in the state of Kerala as monsoon rains ease up. Well, more than 350 people have died in floods caused by the rain and thousands more are still feared trapped.
The rescue operations have continued. Helicopters are being deployed to pick up those stranded on the roof of their homes. Incessant rain since August 8th have caused the state's worst floods in a century. leaving scores of people dead, many of them killed by landslides. Using boats and helicopters, India's military has led rescue efforts to reach people in communities caught off for days by the floods.
Landslides, that big rocks and everything is there. Then entire force, police and revenue, then RIF team, then the entire team is removing that one.
Since Saturday, local residents have been swimming through muddy waters to collect relief bags dropped from a helicopter by the India Air Force, as many areas remain submerged in muddy waters.
More of the areas, habited areas, are flooded there, and we are trying to rescue. Initially, we are benching up people, and right now we are supplying the food and water supply to the people there.
People trapped without food, water and electricity, worried about being left without help as their phone batteries were dying. Others remain stuck in their homes and community centres. The Indian Prime Minister Narendra Modi has promised more helicopters, boats and other equipment needed to expand the rescue operation in the unfolding emergency, as the Weather Office warns of impending heavy rains.
Was also one of worry as a 6.3 magnitude earthquake today hit the Indonesian island of Lombok, killing one person and destroying homes near the town of Belanting. The incident is happening just weeks after tremors killed hundreds of people on the same island. Officials later reported a 7.0 tremor in the same area, but there has been no word of any casualties in that quake. Today's quake caused people to panic and flee their homes. The only death reported was from violent shock. Lombok has suffered more than $300 million in damages following the August 5th earthquake. The country of Indonesia is prone to earthquakes and volcanic eruptions because it lies on the ring of fire. And the main news again. Today, the world has been celebrating Humanitarian Day, and residents of Goza community in Borno State have started returning to their homes, which they fled some years ago due to insurgency attacks in the area. The residents, however, have to contend with acute water shortage, among other basic needs. Also today, the Benue State Governor Samuel Otom raised concerns over the plight of internally displaced persons in the state due to attacks by suspected herdsmen. Plus, Indian authorities have increased efforts to save thousands of people trapped in flooded areas in the state of Kerala, where more than 350,000 have died. And that's the news at 10 tonight. Many thanks for watching. I'm Millicent Walker. Have a great week.